Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. If you hear that wind in the background, you know we're on the Little Red River. It has been some wind after the front came through Wednesday night into Thursday, and this is third Saturday, which not only means Frank Barton is our co-host, but it also means we talk to our good folks over at Lindsay's Resort on the Little Red River, and that means guy Jay Gutermuth and, of course, the general manager, Lindsey White. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
You ready?
Good morning.
All right, Jay, let's talk some fishing, buddy. Okay, now it's March. The winds have gone. The winds have coming. The temperatures are hot and cold and warm and things like that, but we can still catch some fish, can't we, Jay?
Yes, sir. Just drifting with a bobber and a jig is the way we've been doing it.
Did you all hear that? He's drifting with a bobber and a jig. I mean, that's not too complicated, Jay. I mean, you might not have any clients if they find that out, you know. I mean,
oh, they're always here. They love it.
Well, I mean, so is March, when's big fish time? Somebody asked me, said, be sure and ask them, is there one time of the year that I'm not chasing off customers right now, but isn't it possible now to catch some big fish in March?
Yes, sir. We just had a man last week catch a rainbow that was 10.5 pounds off our dock.
Repeat that again, because I'm stuttering here. I'm speechless. Say that one more time.
A 10.5 pound rainbow that was caught off our boat dock.
Did y'all hear that?
He let it go.
Well, I would too. Did y'all take his picture?
Yes, sir.
Is that on the web? Hey, Lindsay, is that on the website?
I haven't checked to see if we put that up yet.
Lindsay,
I don't know if we have or not.
You better put that up. Or not put my face on top of that picture and send it in, okay?
Right.
I mean, did you hear that, folks? Now, I suggest that you have that guide if you're planning to go to Lindsay's. At least start with the guide, but he just told you can be one of those cabins right on the lake, on the river, with walking distance and catch it off the dock. So if that was how long was that thing then?
It looked to be probably 24 inches. It was like a football.
It was like a football. What did it hit? What did it bite?
Sir?
What did it bite? Y'all got something? It sounds like somebody's flushing the toilet over there. I want to make sure I don't get that on the air here. So I'm hearing some noise. So I'm not.
No.
Well, anyway, what did it bite? What did it? What did he use to catch it?
On that one, he got lucky with a night crawler.
Oh my goodness, with a night crawler. Frank,
Yes,
did you hear
sir.
that? Did you hear that,
Yeah.
Frank? You know that's 2 5-pound trout. I mean, if you put them together like that, that's pretty amazing. So, what are they doing water-wise then, Jay?
Well, that's why drifting right now is important because it's been going up and down and up and down. But, you drift along, you can catch them.
How deep? I mean, what are we talking about now? Are we getting plenty of water? You got your holes. What's a deep hole that you might be fishing in?
On low water, 10, 12-foot deep hole.
Okay.
But right now, you just drift over.
You're just drifting. You're not anchoring at all now. You're drifting then, mostly.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. And are you still in the pontoon?
Always.
Did y'all hear? Frank, did you hear that?
I'm listening.
Listen to that. They're fishing out of a pontoon. We know that 10-pounder is still out there, right, Lindsay? I mean,
It absolutely is.
It's still out there. And that's the amazing thing. I hope y'all rewarded that person by at least giving him a hamburger or something.
We took care of him.
Okay, that's and I don't mean to suggest that it is a man. It could have been a woman. I'm not. Don't come with emails to me, okay? Because I know my wife outfishes me every time when we do this. But so drift fishing right now. Are you tipping it with anything now, or is it just basically night crawler? Are you pumping air in it? What's the main thing?
Just let it sink down and put a wax worm
Okay.
on the tip of the jig.
Yeah.
And just float over those holes and
hang on.
they come on.
All right, now are they still stocking? Is that still going on? Are we stocking any, or is that stock?
Yeah.
Okay, but they don't stock near y'all, do they? I mean, where do they stock?
Right close to us.
They do. Okay, all
Yes,
right.
sir.
So March is a good time, folks, to be at Lindsay's, and it's also a time now. Lindsay, what's going on for us the resorts right now? Can they get any deals? Or is the restaurant open? Tell us what's happening with the resort.
Yeah, so the restaurant is open still on Friday and Saturday nights from 5 until 8 for reservation only as of right now with the restrictions going on.
Yes.
But they can still book cabins and rooms. We've got availability during the week. This weekend we're completely booked, but we still got availability for a few weekends at the end of the month.
So there's the time, folks. Go like me. Go during the week. You might have a chance, or book this weekend. The weekends are big time. I know the spring break time and everything like that. But all right, Jay, what's your tip of the week, Jay?
Float with those jigs and that bobber.
Float with the jig and bobber. So what test line?
With a wax worm.
What test line you using?
I use 2-pound leader.
Wow, you hear that, folks? What was that person using that cost that 10-pounder? Were they just chunking out there and with a bobber or anything?
No, sir. He was there with his wife, and he was just drifting down a night crawler off the end.
Off the end.
And yeah, his wife was giving him the eye too.
I bet so. How did he get that fish in? Did he have a net?
Oh yeah. His wife netted it.
Oh, his wife netted it. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
My wife would probably take the. No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. She would catch it. Okay, so how do they get in touch with and get information, Lindsay?
They just give us a call at 501-362-3139 to get a hold of our office, or they can get online at www.lindsay'sresort.com, and they can locate us there and look at all the pictures of the cabins and book there as well.
That's it. That's Lindsay's Resort on the Little Red River. Ask for Jay, and he'll take care of it. Guys, thank you all, and I'll be talking to you. Hope to get over there pretty soon, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Have a good
day.
one. Talk to you in 3 weeks. Bye.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Actually, it's 4 weeks, but, it all goes so fast, right, Frank? So a 10-pound rainbow off the dock. I don't know what to say. I mean, they didn't have to tell us it was off the dock. You know that? I mean,
Location.
A 10-pound off the dock with a night crawler. Folks, when he said that, it just kind of blew my mind when we get to that. Frank, we really live in a great section of the country, don't we? When you think what's within 3-hour drive of where you and I live. I know you're in God's country over in Arkansas, but I know that within 3 hours you can be on less than 3 hours on Little Red River, 5 hours on the White River. You can be at Horseshoe. You can be at the Big Four of Mississippi reservoirs. You can be at Reelfoot. And it's just, we're truly blessed. Frank? I mean, to live, I don't know if you ever wanted to live someplace else.
No.
So
I can tell you that right now.
You did?
No.
Yeah. But your family now has got roots, right?
Yes. If I was one that lived, I might feel different if I was one that moved around a little bit, but, I've only lived in a few places and none of them very far from the other.
No. Your family roots, trace back to what over there? The Barton family.
I got good information going back to the early 1800s, and then I kind of go back a little bit past that and get out of Arkansas though. But Arkansas, early 1800s.
Yeah, and folks, if you haven't kept up with Frank's interest in the Sultana, I know we got a little time here. Frank is taking that to the. I don't know how you got into that, Frank, but I always look forward when you start running those synopsis that you do, Do you do that?
That's coming up in a few weeks.
That's what I was going to ask you. Doesn't it come in the spring normally? I mean,
I'll start writing in early April.
In early April, okay.
April 27th is the anniversary of the disaster of the explosion. So, and I'll back up from several weeks before then, and we'll start doing a chronology of kind of setting the stage of what takes place with America's greatest maritime disaster.
So what anniversary is this? I mean,
this one will be, I don't know, 154.
It's over 150 years. I remember
154, I think.
Something like that. But you
100. Excuse me. No, 100 is 1865. So
1865. Okay.
Yeah. So 100. Right, okay. Be 156.
Wow. Okay. Frank's. I love it. You know me. Of course, I've read the books and everything else, and there is a museum over there, right, Frank?
There's a museum, and it's a small one, but we're trying to get we're working on a plan to get to build a bigger and permanent Sultana Disaster Museum that will give proper tribute to the event that took place. And as I say, it's the greatest maritime disaster that you've never heard about.
That's exactly right. And wow, okay. Well, I knew it was coming up, so probably the next time we talk to you, it'll be almost the anniversary of it, more than likely. All right, take a break. I know that wasn't real, well, it was outdoors, but Google Sultana, and you'll see that was just a tragic event right here in the Mississippi River. Let's take a break, then we're going to close it out today with a young lady. It's a member of the St. Mary's Episcopal School Scholastic Play Target All Girls Trap Team. We'll be right back.